this foggy for ages. I'm not in Yorkshire anymore. And I think on Friday I'm going to do that. I didn't really realise it brings back so many memories.
All of these things on here, these are the...
Which is a bit worrying. How cute is that? I don't quite know what I'm doing. Which I haven't done for so long. They're not too bad. It's so peaceful. Look over there. It's quite magical. Good morning. Just let me open this to show you. Oh, it's a misty morning. Whew. I am down south today. I'm heading into London today. I've got a load of meetings. So I will take you with me on my journey. It's very misty. I haven't seen this foggy for ages. Ooh.
Time of the year now, you got people falling in love. It brings you good cheer now when that mistletoe is above. Can you Santa driving the sleigh, or was it the Grinch and he got away? Kevin's alone, not acting afraid. Never get a white Christmas, but today snowflakes falling down, it's Christmas time, but you're not here right now to put up the lights, the candles on.
Good morning from, I was going to say a rather wet Yorkshire, but I'm not in Yorkshire anymore. I'm back down south at my parents'. I went to London yesterday, I had loads and loads of meetings, which was great. I got loads of stuff done. I look like a massive state, but I'm heading back up north and hopefully it won't take me about 4 hours. And then I have got a meeting when I get back there. It's a pretty boring, chaotic day. So you might not hear from me today. You might, don't know. But I am tomorrow doing something very exciting. In fact, the rest of the week is much more exciting than this. So apologies if this is the most dullest start to a vlog ever. It's pouring with rain here, can you see? It's literally miserable. I'm really not looking forward to driving in this weather. I hate driving up and down anyway, so I'm really not looking forward to the driving in rain. It's very depressing. Good morning. I am heading out on my walk this morning. It's really crisp and freezing. I've only got a jumper on. I don't quite know why. It's too far too cold for just a jumper. I've seen a few dog walkers on my route, but it's actually quite quiet. I think I'm earlier than normal. I'm heading into Leeds today, so I'm going to have a look in some of the shops and see what Christmas things they've got coming in. I'm also doing a project for a friend. So one of my friends, her husband, has asked me to put together like a faux arrangement for a birthday present for her. So I want to try and see if I can get some more eucalyptus just to spruce out the back of it. But that is what I'm going to be working on. I think on Friday I'm going to do that. So I will talk you through the process of how I'm going to do it. But I'm going to look today to see if I can find any nice faux flowers in Leeds, which I tried to do in York the other day and there was nothing. So I think you just have to order it online. I just don't think these sort of things exist in shops anymore. Anyway, that's my plan. I'm going to rush to do this, get back, get showered and get into Leeds. So I will take you with me. I have made it into Leeds. I'm just sat in the car. I'm heading to the Clarins beauty bar. Now, I didn't really realise, but they've got this a sort of beauty bar downstairs in the main Clarins bit, but then upstairs they've also got this kind of like spa area too. So they have invited me to come in and have one of their facials and try it out, which I just didn't know it was there. So I'm actually quite interested to see how the whole thing works and how you book in for it, how much it is and all those sorts of things. So I will report back after I've had it. I'll try and do some videos when I'm in there if I can. But I've always loved Clarins. I just mainly love the smell of it, especially the suntan lotion. It just reminds me of holidays. I love it, and whenever I go away I try and make sure I have a tube of it because the just smell brings back so many memories for me. Anyway, the Clarins stuff I've always sort of had sort of in the background. I've always used bits of it. I love the perfume that they've got, the blue one. I love it. It just smells so fresh. I don't know why I didn't put any on today. Hopefully they'll have some. So I've literally got no makeup on whatsoever. You can see my poor face really needs a facial. I can't remember the last time I had a facial. Like pre-kids, this was one of my treats for myself. I would go have a facial, relax, just really enjoy myself, and do my hair. I just used to do things like this. I just don't do it anymore at all for myself. So I'm quite excited to be doing this. I'm gonna have a look around the shops afterwards and then head back to try and do some photos. I've got loads of content that I need to do for Christmas. Christmas is fast approaching. I've literally bought no presents. I'm so behind. I keep saying to the girls, what do they want? And they don't really give me any proper answers. So yeah, I don't really know. I don't know what I'm doing. Hopefully things will come together. That's what I hope. Anyway, I better rush now. Yeah, it wasn't too like heavy. I really liked it actually. It was really nice. Did you wash it off?
Yeah, so you would warm it into the feel the way
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
So we did a suction cleanse. So the suction cleanse is something that's a little bit more gentle.
Yeah.
This next one here is the toner.
Yeah.
So the one that I've chosen for you is for dry or sensitive skin.
Yeah.
Next we've got the serum. It is the best thing you can do for your
Okay.
skin. So it's something that you will use and you will instantly see a difference with.
Oh wow.
You'll be able to see that your skin is more radiant. It's
Okay.
anti-aging serum, so it's helping keep your skin nice and firm. Next to you here are your day and your night cream.
Yeah.
Definitely
Night cream. So do you think night cream rather than oil?
Yeah, definitely. I think oil is something that will be really, really beneficial for your skin, but as a basic skincare routine, you need the night cream. Day cream is helping protect your skin through the day. Ours all have an anti-pollution complex in, which is helping protect your skin against the outside. Night cream is all about repairing what the day's done.
Yeah.
So it gives your skin moisture, it helps repair your skin overnight. Your skin functions totally differently on the night time.
I need to do that. I don't do any really bad. I just run out of time and then think, oh well.
I know, a lot of people do, but you're just missing such an opportunity.
Yes, and I can just feel everyone, all the experts say eye cream and night cream. Yeah.
And it's something like an oil mixed into your night cream. You can go to sleep feeling like your skin's got a little bit more
Yeah.
moisture in. You're not going to walk around with a really oily skin all day. This is something, I don't know whether you've tried it before.
No.
So this is called Frontal oil. It's the perfect one. We do 3 different oils. We do them for all different skin types. The blue orchid oil is probably the most popular one because it's for dehydrated skin. And eye cream, which we spoke about before.
Yes.
So your eye cream here.
Oh yeah.
It's got a little silver tip on the end, so this helps
Yeah.
really drain and detox any puffiness, any dark circles. It's also going to help prevent early signs of aging.
Yes.
This one here is something that I really do want to talk to you about. So this is your SPF.
Yeah.
We're doing 2 different. Do you use an SPF on your skin?
No.
So we do 2 different ones. We do the translucent and we also do the rose.
Yeah.
So the translucent one is the best one for you because the rose is just slightly pink tinted and it's also got going to protect against blue light. So if you're sat in front of a computer screen, if wearing this corrective gel. This is something that I've used on your. I'll show you a little bit on the back of my hand. It comes out like a really pale green colour.
Oh wow.
So it instantly counteracts the redness in your skin.
Did you do that in the before your day cream or after? Oh yeah, sorry, you're in order. Yeah.
So yeah, after your day cream.
Yeah.
So the other ones here are the Comfort Scrub and the Comfort Mask. It's small little sugar crystals, very, very gentle for your skin.
Yeah.
It's within a nice bowl. Did you notice the smell of it?
Yeah, it's amazing. Everything smells amazing.
So yeah, your Comfort Scrub is something that I would recommend for you to be doing twice a week.
I'm just looking at the wreaths. They're not bad. So I've just got back from my facial at John Lewis and it was lovely. So nice. So I had it in what's called the beauty bar, which is downstairs in like the beauty bit of John Lewis, and they've got these little chairs which you hopefully would have seen in my clip before this, so you can book kind of short treatments. So I think mine was about, it felt like a long time, I think it was about 40 minutes, and then you can do add-ons to it as well. So for one treatment it's £26, which I thought was really good, and then you can choose what kind of thing you want. Obviously facials, kind of back massages they can do and things like that. So I had a kind of an all-round facial to try out the products, and then she obviously gave a list of what products that I should get, which comes through an email, but obviously I went through it. Hopefully you'll have seen that in some clips before. And she talked me through each product, why it was good for my skin, why I needed it, that sort of thing. And yeah, it was just, I don't know, I just thought it was just a really nice, relaxing thing to do. Sort of thing you could do with your friends or your sister or your mum, and you just book it in online. You have to book it because they're always quite busy, especially at weekends. She says they're really busy, and then in the week it tends to be a bit quieter, and then people go out shopping or they go for lunch. And what was really good at the end is she booked in for me to have a little bit of makeup on. So I've just been out in the rain, so it feels like it's fallen off a bit, but I had some, because I was a bit worried about then finishing. I was thinking, what am I going to do, walk around with nothing on? I'm not used to that. So she actually put some foundation on, did my makeup, did some art, put some eyeshadow on, a bit of blusher and things like that. So I felt a bit more human to then walk around the shops. So I headed around the shops, did a little bit of Christmas shopping, not much. Really didn't buy anything actually, just got ideas. And then I headed to Home Sense because I wanted to get some faux flowers for a bouquet that I'm doing for Friday. So that will follow hopefully on this video. You'll be able to watch me do that. Yeah, it was just like a really nice sort of treat thing to do that wasn't really expensive. Upstairs they do have like a beauty salon place for Clarins where you can go and book more of an in-depth treatment. For example, like a facial is £70 or one of the facials, and it goes up and down and around then. So they're a lot more expensive, but it's more like you go into a room and you actually have a proper treatment and all that sort of thing. So I thought that was really good. I didn't really realise that they had this in John Lewis, and I thought it was a great thing to tag on to a shopping trip, or if you're meeting friends or going for lunch, you could just do that as well and then get your makeup done afterwards. So it was really good. So I wanted to fill you in on that. I'm now trying to look for the Christmas decorations, which seem to have disappeared. We have a big old double garage, which I promise I do try and declutter all the time, but it's just filled with stuff all the time, and I don't quite know how or what happens, but it just is a mess, and I can't find them. I don't know where they are. We have got a little attic in here, but you can't ever get the plastic boxes up there, so I don't think they're up there, so I've got no idea where all the decorations are, which is a bit worrying. I've just texted my husband saying, have you seen them? Like, are they buried at the back? Where are they? So I've got no idea where they are, so I'm a bit kind of like, Argh. So I'm going to do that this afternoon and try, and I was going to take photos, but it's so dark, it's impossible to take photographs in this light, so I'm just going to leave that and try and do some tomorrow morning. But I'm quite behind with photographs for my content, so, and I need to get organised. In December I would like to do some giveaways. I did this last year and it worked really well, and I worked with some great brands, so I've already got some really good brands lined up, and I'm kind of emailing a few others just to get some stuff together. But I think it's going to be good. I'm quite excited. I kind of want to do a gift list blog post as well, so I've got loads of stuff going on. I just don't have any time in the day to do it. So my plan is to sit after I've searched for these decorations and just get on and get as much done as possible. I'm just noticing there's paint over there all over the bin. That must be a child. My children trash the place. Anyway, so I'm off to do that. I do need to take photographs of a new dress that I have got. Hold on, let me show you. So, can you see there? This is a Joules one. It's really nice. Very nice fabric. So, it's called Maria. It's kind of one of the cuts that they always do. Cut here, cut down. Quite high neck, so I'm going to have to open that up again. But it's kind of t-shirt kind of fabric. Very easy to wear. Nice colour. I love the print. I love blue, so hopefully this will look really good. So this came with all the jumpers for the kids, which I'm going to be doing in a post probably this weekend. So this is the one for mums, or women I should say. So this is one of their Christmas jumpers, and then the kids have all got one that looks like this. So Rafferty loves sausage dogs, so he's so excited by this. Look at the tail on the back. I think that's rather cute. So they've each got one of these, and on Sunday we are going to, where are we going? We're going to get a Christmas tree, so I really need to find these decorations, and I'm going to try and get them to wear these so we can do some photos. Let's hope that they are up for that. I'm thinking more and more my children are more like, more photos. Not impressed with it. So if you catch them in a good mood and they do want to do it, then they're really good. But if you don't, it's not worth even trying. So I'm hoping on Sunday we'll have good mood, and so that we can go and get our tree and wear our jumpers. How cute is that? Really cute. I love it. Good morning. I'm out. It's horrible. I don't quite know what I'm doing, but I'm heading out for lunch, so I thought I ought to try and get some steps in. It's looking very autumnal, but it's also very wet. Let me show you. Oh, really not good today. I'm not sure why I've done this to myself. Nobody is out. Not even the dog walkers. Why am I doing this? Anyway, I've got my big walking boots on. I should have wellies on, I think. I'm going to fall over soon. Got my coffee and my podcast, and I'm just going to quickly get in a 40-minute walk. I'm going to try and do fast pace because it's so miserable. Gosh, the river is high. Can you see over there? It's very high today. Oh dear. It's very noisy as well. Anyway, I will come back later when I get out of this rain. Good afternoon, everybody. It's suddenly got very dark. I'm getting ready because I'm going away for the weekend, which I haven't done for so long. So I'm going to meet some girls from Instagram. They're girls that I already know and we always meet up, so it's actually quite nice. So we're going up to Richmond for the weekend and staying up there in a kind of old farmhouse cottage type thing. I haven't arranged it, so I'm really out of actually what's going on. And there are two girls that have sort of put it all together and organised it, and it sounds like it's going to be really, really fun. So I'm trying to get organised with the weekend so I can tell my husband what is going on. We've got millions of children's parties and swimming and football and yeah, lots of things going on, so it's probably not the best weekend to be leaving him to it, but every weekend seems to be like that, so it's just gonna have to be one of these things. Anyway, so he's actually working tomorrow as well, which is a bit stressful. Anyway, and there's a play tonight and they all need to be picked up, and yeah, anyway. So I am just going to put together a floral display for a friend of mine who basically, she's my friend and her husband has asked me to help organise something for her birthday. So he has bought lots of different faux flowers that I've helped him buy, and I'll show you in a minute. And I'm going to put them in the vase for him so that he can then give them to her already arranged. He was going to try it himself and I just said, do you know what, I'll just do it for you. So I have a really beautiful kind of winter bouquet. Had to explain to me, you kind of have to change them for every season. He was like, what? How much? And I was like, yeah, they are expensive, but you reuse them. And I just love faux flowers because I seem to kill everything. And I just love the fact that they last. I have a bunch of faux flowers nearly in every room now, and I just collect each year as the seasons go on and change them. But I love them, and I think you can get some really good quality ones, but you can also get some ones that are cheaper and slot them in. So I'm going to show you those now. So first of all, I wanted to show you, this is what I picked up in HomeSense the other day. So I've just got some, what do we call this, eucalyptus. So this eucalyptus is, can you see that? $3.99. $3.99, which I think is really good. In my bunch here, so this is just an autumn arrangement that I've already got. I've got a mixture of all sorts in here. I think these were from Country Baskets, and in fact these were too. And then the eucalyptus is a mixture. Some is from Neptune. These berries are from Ochre and they're actually really good. I do think these are quite good berries. I have bought some more. Yeah, I bought some more berries actually in HomeSense too, which again, I think are pretty good. This bit, maybe not so much. I mean, compare them to the Ochre ones, and the Ochre ones were probably double the price. They're not too bad if I sort of hide them amongst things. So I got some of those as well, which I might incorporate into their display. And then I also just picked up these, which are really random, but they have a really good sale bucket in there. They were 80p. Don't know what I'm going to do with them. I'm going to put them in my spring box. So I have a big box of faux flowers, which I put in the garage and then I just rotate. So those can all go into there, I think. Those two can go into there. So I just bought two of those, 80p. And when I bought some, I get carried away in there. Some wrapping paper, which I thought was rather cute. Oh, and a Clarins sample. I thought this was really sweet. Phoebe will love it. Anyway, I'm going to set up the camera now and talk through my display and how I put it all together. So first thing is first, this is the vase. I absolutely love it. It's got a slight kind of texture to it. Can you see there? It's really nice. So it is from Charles Stead, who I will put a link to below. I love all their products. The two big vases that I've got, can you see the one that's over there? If I move that box, if I try and focus on that there, that is one of theirs. That is the larger one. And then I think in the other room, I've got the smaller one. It's called the Marlowe vase. It's really nice. But I do love this. So I told him to buy this. I've also got some chicken wire, which I'm going to use to put in here as my structure. I like to use chicken wire or wire like this. It's not, I suppose it's not really chicken wire. This is actually floristry wire. I think I put it on Amazon maybe, just as a structure so that it can, the branches, the flowers can be popped in. So I've got that there, and then I've got the flowers to show you. So I've got two lots of flowers. I've got these, which are from Everbloom London. Let me move this vase so you can see. So this is kind of like just a green kind of like wintry kind of colours display. I really, really like that. So there's lots of different branches there. So I'm going to open that up and see what we've got, divide it all up, and then work out how they can be put together in this vase. It's also quite short, and this is a big vase, so I'm going to have to really build up my chicken wire so that it can sit in it nicely. I might put in some like brown paper or cardboard underneath just to hold it up if I can. And then I've also got this, which again is from the same brand, so it's called Everbloom London, and I think these are just stunning. Really, really beautiful. So this is kind of like a, I would say a winter kind of display. I'm going to do it forward facing because I'm not really sure where they're going to put it, but I think probably on the table in their kitchen and then on the island, so it could be moved to both. But because I'm not sure yet, I can always change it. I will just make it all coming forward and have stems going higher at the back. That's the plan. We'll see how it goes. So I am going to start doing that now, and I will try and do some videos of how it... So I just wanted to show you inside the jar. So what I have done is I've just put a bit of tissue paper down the bottom, so I can squash it down, but I don't want this falling. So I think this is quite nice and secure. I obviously don't want it to be seen either on here, so I think it just hopefully will sit quite nicely. As I say, the stems are quite short compared to, you know, the normal sort of stem you get like this. Now, the way you would measure it is you would hold up your branch and see how you would like it to sit. Now, can you see it's too long there? So I would just bend that bottom part and bend it into this to the size I want. So I'm going to have to check out the height of all the others. If I just kind of, because I want it to be a little bit taller than these so that they come out the back, so almost, yeah, like it is quite good that. So just a bit more, so maybe I would then just bend about here. Can you see that? I've laid all out these stems too, and then I will start arranging. So I'll try and do a time lapse now of me doing that so you can see. So as you can see, there it is. I'm really pleased with it. I think it looks absolutely stunning. I'm going to do some photographs of it when the light is good. Notice it's dark. It's like 3 o'clock. And I'm going to put it on here, obviously clear all this and actually do some really nice photos because I think it's just stunning. I love white. It's really classical. So if you're looking for faux flowers, companies that I do recommend are the Suffolk Nest, who do very classic, beautiful white, green, like very lovely colours, neutral. They sell out really fast, and I would have bought this there, but they've just sold out of everything. So as soon as something comes on, get on there and buy it because it will go. I obviously love this company now, who I've never worked with before, but I think are really, really good. Let me find their card. What have I done with it? Everbloom, it's called. I don't know what I've done with it. And I think the quality is really good. The price was pretty much the same as most of them, but I really like the quality of the actual flowers. I think this works really well. And then I also love We Are Little Bud. They've got some really nice flowers and different sorts of bouquets that you can buy. with different prices. I mean, so they're already sort of made up for you, all these companies. So all you need to do really is plonk them in the bars. But I have obviously spread them out. Now, one little tip I would say is, once your arrangement is done, go around and just pull out all the branches. Make sure everything is looking as perky as it can be. Oh, and don't pull a leaf off like I just did. Do it really carefully with 2 hands. And then just go round the whole arrangement and just make sure that you are happy with the way it's looking. I love that. I kind of want to steal it for me. Not sure how to do that. I'm going to take some photos for her husband, send it to him so he at least knows it's done. I think it's stunning. I really do. I think I might need to move this hellebore slightly this way. Got one nestle down there. We've got a bit of a gap here, so again what I will do is start bending flowers and just filling in the gaps. But it's gorgeous, isn't it? Absolutely stunning. Good afternoon, it's nearly getting dark, I can't believe it, it's only 3 o'clock and we've just been for a really lovely meal and now we're heading up into Richmond. So this is Richmond up here on the hill. You can see what bits of it. Beautiful castle, look, the ruins up there, that's gorgeous. So we're just going to head into the town now. So we are just packing up to leave. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 bedrooms, but you can sleep loads of people. It's so peaceful. Look over there. So apparently it's like a working farm too, so you can go and see the animals. It's a really big, spacious house. So we have come to pick our own Christmas tree. So we're at Methley Park Christmas trees. I'll put a link to it below, and you can come up here and cut your own tree. So these are the smaller ones. They've got all different sorts of sizes all around there, or you can just pick one that's already been cut. You can see those bigger ones over there. It's quite magical. So I'm just doing a photo shoot and taking photos with my big camera. The kids have run off somewhere though. I don't have to know where they are, hidden in the trees. But we are going to be taking the Christmas tree back home with us today, and then I'm going to be doing some photos of it at home and obviously tagging this company that I'm working with. But it's pretty cool here. I'm glad it's not raining. Oh, it's amazing.